Hey guys, how's it going? We're gonna do a succulent unboxing today. I have a few succulent projects I've been planning on. So Leaf and Clay sent over a box full of succulents. I actually don't know what exactly is gonna be coming out of this box, but we've done a couple of unboxings from Leaf and Clay before for you guys. They usually have really pretty stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing what is in here. Let's just jump right in. Okay, so first off, you can see a bunch of packing material, which I'm just gonna try to carefully lift out here, not make a huge mess. I actually brought the garbage can over here this time. I usually have a huge mess at my feet when I'm done with a project like this. Give you a look inside the box right there. They're all wrapped up individually. So let's just start opening. First one's a beauty. And they're all coming as unpotted. Unpotted? Not potted. Most of them will have roots. There might be a few cuttings in here, but this is typically how they come. And I love that they're individually wrapped because they usually come really, really nice like this. Okay, so I'm just gonna line them up. Let's see, right in front of me. I'm not gonna do too much cleaning. Like there's a little tiny bit of soil. This is a Pearl non-Bernberg Echeveria right here. Typically what I'll do, because I'm going to be using these all in a project, I'm gonna stick them all in a huge like tray together. I'll just line them right up. So I'm not gonna actually individually pot these because that takes a lot of time. And then they'll just kind of hold in that tray until I'm ready to do my projects. Another Pearl von Nürnberg. So good looking, nice looking. That's a pretty one, kind of roughly. This is such a fun project to do today because it's really foggy and gray outside and just kind of yuck. Like I'm not gonna go out there and do any work. So it's fun to have some fresh plants inside to mess with. Looks like this is the same as the very first one I opened. And I don't know the names of all of these, you guys. I'll know the names of some. Another chubby leaved one. I try to keep these like in their own little groups here. I really like the way that these are packaged because I feel like all of them come out looking so much better when they're individually wrapped like this and not potted. There's just not as big of a mess. Another pearl. Another chubby one. I always love it when I get multiples of the same variety because it's nice to be able to do a grouping in a project. I like to have that ability. Oh, this one actually has a name on it. Echeveria Mazarine. Mazarine. Oh, look at these. They are so beautiful. I love the little pink tips. Another chubby one with a little chubby baby or a bloom maybe starting. And since it is so gray out right now, I mean, we're still in January, another pearl right here. I usually, once I get these all planted in the tray, I put them underneath one of my grow lights and it keeps them just really happy. Just providing them the amount of most amount of light you can give them when you have them indoors is the best idea. When you have them out in the summertime, usually they need like 4 to 6 hours, preferably of morning light, and that keeps them really healthy and colored up beautifully. But inside, it's a little bit of a different story. You really need to give them like the brightest windowsill you have or put them under a grow light. Oh, more Mazarine, it looks like. In fact, we just got done with a video on how to fix a leggy succulent. And the reason why especially these rosette type of succulents stretch and get leggy, like from the center, they'll start to get really tall, is because they haven't been given enough light. So anyway, we'll try to remember to link that video down below if you have some succulents you need to fix that have stretched. Oh, then I need to drink a coffee.
I got a close up on that.
Did you? Yeah, I bet that was nice. Gotta, ooh, should I make some noises? Like, what is it?
ASMR.
ASMR.
Well, good one.
That should give us millions right there. Imbricata hybrid Monstrose. Monstrose, I think. I always try to say the names on camera too, so that I can watch back if I completely forget what it's called. That I have it on record somewhere. Oh, that's what these are. Okay, so this is the fourth one. Imbricata hybrid Monstrose. I really like that. This is an Echeveria that has like a little bit, it looks like thicker leaves, and the leaves are slightly ruffled. You still get like the really pretty cool blue, but it's got kind of purple like toward the outer edge. I think that's really nice. I'm gonna have to like hold myself back from making a wreath. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not making another succulent wreath. It's not the plan anyway. But boy, when you get a bunch of rosettes like this, That makes a pretty beautiful wreath. Another chubby one. I put that in the chubby pile. Pachyveria Exotica. Oh, is that the chubbies? Yep. Okay, so the chubby ones are Pachyveria Exotica. Okay, the garbage can was a good move. Uh-oh, notification from Nest. Benjamin might be waking up. Let me check. He's been down for about 40 minutes. A little bit of movement. Oh, he's so cute. I think he'll keep sleeping for a little while. Okay, this is the last one. This is Echeveria Allegra. I wonder if that's one of the ones I've already opened. Yeah, okay. So these right here are Echeveria Allegra, which I have 2, 4, 6, so 8 of those total. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of these total. Really pretty. Okay, so it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different varieties right here of rosettes. I think what I'm gonna do is run upstairs and grab my tray and soil, and I'm just gonna show you guys how I put them in the tray quick, just because this didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. So I'll just show you what I do with them, how I water them, just to kind of hold them over and, you know, until I'm ready to use them. I'll be right back. All right, so let me move this box out of the way. And I went ahead and I brought down a few succulents just to show you that are different than like kind of the rosettes that I might be using as fillers in with these in arrangements. So I've got the donkey's tail sedum, which I love to use. I love like this kind of texture alongside like a really bold texture like that. I think it's really pretty. And like, look at it with this. The color contrast right there is beautiful. Same goes for this sedum. And I have a tag in here. Let me look quick. Tokyo Sun. So this is a beautiful bright pop. Check that out. And it's just a really delicate texture. So I love to just look for different colors and different like smaller, more fluffy textures to use with, you know, bigger, more bold succulents like this. I brought down a couple of kalanchos or kalanchoe, depending on where you live. One of these days I'll probably cave and just start calling them kalanchoe because I think that's proper. But this is a panda plant. So there's chocolate soldier, and then this is just like the straight up panda plant. I don't know if there's any other name for it, but I do like the color of this. So let me grab the Pearl von Nuremberg again. See that blue with the kind of chocolate colored margins on the leaves, along with that pink and the Echeveria is really pretty. And then of course this is beautiful, like kind of a moodier, if you want kind of a moodier colored arrangement. I think that's really beautiful. And then the last one I grabbed was the Portulacaria variegata, or rainbow elephant bush, and this is used more as kind of usually a thriller. So like these would be considered maybe a filler plant because they're a little bit shorter, and this one will grow tall, like a really nice vertical element, but it's got a nice bright pop to it with the white in the leaves. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of maybe some of the succulents that would pair nicely and some that I might actually be using. So you'll probably see, well, you are going to see what I'm going to do with these. So anyway, you'll see what I end up pairing them with. And then I've just got my cactus soil here. I brought down several bags because I don't know how much it's going to take. And then this is just a seed starting tray. I had an extra. I don't know how I ended up with an extra one, but it's perfect. It does not have drainage holes, but that's okay because these are not going to live here for very long at all. So I'll water extremely sparingly, so they'll be totally fine. Now, if you are going to be keeping your succulents over in a situation like this for an extended period of time, you would want to punch some drainage holes and then put it somewhere where you don't mind it leaking out, but it'll keep your plants happier long term. So I'm just going to fill this up a little way with the cactus mix. All right, so that was 2 part bags. Neither one of those was completely full. And I think that'll probably work. Now, because I'm just going to be using this temporarily, I will utilize the soil in probably the arrangement I'm using these in, or I'll use it to repot other succulents because these will not be in here long enough to utilize much of the nutrients in the soil at all. Just kind of making it level here, spreading it out. And that is something I could just do all day. Just love it. And so what I'm going to do is just kind of create little wells in the soil. I don't know if you can see that, like just like kind of like that, and then just nest the succulents down in. But I kind of want to do it by category here. And I can, you hear that song? My washer's done. I can put these fairly close together like this, just because they don't need any room, because they, again, it's just temporary for them. It's gonna look like a beautiful tray though. Okay, so I had 2, 4, 6, 7 Pearl von Nürnbergs, it looks like. Let's do this one. No, let's kind of do this artfully maybe. Kind of put differing colors together. That's pretty. Kind of sizing up how many I have over there. I might need to put them in a little closer even. Okay, I think that's it of that one. So 2, 4, 6, 8 of those. Now these are a little bit taller. I might have to introduce a little bit more soil in. We'll see. A leaf fell off. So if a leaf falls off, you can let the little end heal over and you can propagate that. So I'm going to save that one to the side. And I got to make room for one more. So this one's the biggest. Okay. Where there's a will, there is a way. Look at that tray full of beautiful plants. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a bottle of water. I've got one right over here. I'm so prepared. Okay, so this is actually the bottle I use to water my plants that are up really high, because you can just squeeze the bottle and the water comes out, like you can hook it over the side of the plant and then squeeze the bottle and it waters the plant without having to like get on a ladder. So I've got this full of water, just been sitting there, so we'll use this. And I just give it a little bit, just a little tiny bit of water, because like I said, there's no drainage. So we want to be a little bit careful. And I won't have to water these again for a little while, like maybe 10 to 14 days or so. There we go. And that's it. So that's what I do when I get a load of succulents in that are not in pots. If I'm planning to use them elsewhere, because it's just not worth the time to get out all of my little plastic pots and pot them all up, because that takes quite a long time and it actually takes up way more space. This is much more efficient. And I know that's probably not something that you guys are doing all the time, but sometimes I'm just not ready to do the project. Like today we plan to film and it's like super gross outside, and so you just kind of have to roll with it, and I want my plants to be happy. So I'm going to take these upstairs, put them under a grow light until I'm ready to use them. So anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and seeing this fresh load of plants. I'm super thrilled. So a huge thank you to Leaf and Clay for sending these out. Really, really nice. Super excited to use them. So we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.